the deliver was just custom, because from Korea, so he asked my friend to pay for the customs. It's customs, right?
Yeah, exactly. That definitely sounds suspicious. So, after a few weeks of chatting, this guy told your friend that he was sending her this huge package full of expensive gifts and even money, and then asked her to cover the customs fees to receive it. So, it definitely seems like a classic scam, and hopefully she realizes it before going any further.
Yeah, so now she's just saying, just officially announced that she's working up. So after in the swimming, I went to her, actually, her parents own a pub. So I went there for just convince her about, comforting her. Okay, so everything's fine, We know that he's a scammer or something, etc. And we just had a barbecue in there. Yeah.
That's good. So after your swim, you decided to head over to the pub that her parents own just to reassure her and let her know that everything would be okay and that, you're pretty sure the guy is just a scammer and you got to enjoy some barbecue there as well, which sounds like a nice way to end the day.
Yeah, let's make day. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help you sum everything up. It sounds like quite an eventful day. If you ever need more help or just want to chat, I'm here for you.
Oh yeah, that sounds really good. And now I'm going to write it down on my notes about my day. And yeah, you just help me summarize it. That's really good.
I'm so glad to hear that. Writing it down under notes sounds like a great idea. If you ever need any more help or just want to chat again, you know where to find me.
Okay. Give me a second.
You're welcome. Take care and enjoy the rest of your evening. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Just give me a second, and uh I don't know how to say that. Just my nose, into the water, not too much. So I feels like I'm gonna. It's not coughing. I just deeply throat my just clear my throat, and there's something like comes from like my mouth. I got to throw it. It's like kind of like a yellow something. That liquid. What's it like called?
It sounds like you might be describing mucus or phlegm that sometimes comes up when you're clearing your throat or if water gets in your nose. It's pretty normal, especially if you've been
What's light?
swimming
I'm
and
sorry, what's light? Just like it's kind of like uh uh a yellow liquid and come when clear throat and it's come from like it's come from like your mouth from your throat.
that's usually just mucus or phlegm, which is totally
How
normal.
spell it?
It can
How to spell it?
You can spell it as MUCUS for mucus, and for phlegm, it's spelled PHLEGM.
PHLEGM. Plan.
That's
Yeah, it's a plan. It's kind of like it's a plan. I guess it's plan. Yeah, it's a plan. I search after I search it. Clam and MUCUIs was light.
Yeah, mucus and phlegm are basically similar substances that your body produces.
Yeah, okay, so mine's plums. Mine's plums. It's not mucis, right?
Exactly. If it's that thicker substance that you cough up or clear from your throat, that would be phlegm. Mucus is usually the thinner substance that might be in your nose. You got it right.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you. You're already doing good. Okay, so uh
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. If there's anything else on your mind or anything else you need, just let me know.
okay, so give me a second.
Sure, take your time. I'm here whenever you're ready.
Okay, so actually, just put it all together about your version and refine about my diary. Now I would like to read it louder, and if I have some problem, just probably sorry, if I my pronunciation, if I have something I have problem with the pronunciation, the word pronunciation, I'll ask you. Okay. I don't know you can see it or not because I think I'm interacting with you with my Apple Note.
That sounds like a great plan. Feel free to read it out loud. And if you have any questions about pronunciation or anything else, I'm here to help. Just go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay, so yesterday Tuesday started off pretty normal, just another work day after Monday. But the whole day I found myself really focused on looking for a second-hand car because I realized I have been spending quite a bit on tax each month. And that kind of got me hooked on the idea to having my own car. So even while working, I will sneaking in sometimes scrolling to scroll through my phone and check out some check out some options. So after work, I remember that I had the plans to meet up with a colleague who recently resigned. He's been swimming since he was a kid, and he was pretty confident in his skills, And but I was like, hey, I have been swimming almost every day for a year, and I had got a coach. I had got a coach helping me with my technique. So let's race and see who's the faster. So both of us head to the pool, and sure enough, I showed him my speed and came out on top.
That was great. You read that really well. Your pronunciation was clear and everything flowed nicely. If you have any other parts you want to practice or any other questions, just let me know.
Yeah, sure. Let me finish. So after swim, I caught up with another friend that I had helped set up Instagram for a few months back. She had recently gone on trip to Korea with her cousin, and after she returned, she started getting a message from this guy who claimed to be from Korea, and he was chatting with her every day, saying really sweet things, and she announced that she had a new boyfriend from Korea. But I will be shocked spectacle, thinking it might be a scam, since it all seemed a little too good to be true. Uh, since it all seemed a little too good to be true, and I suspected that maybe her data was picked up by some scammers during her trip. Yeah, kind of like that. So after a few weeks of chatting, this guy told my friend that he was sending her this huge package full of expensive gifts and even money, and then asking her to cover the custom fees and to receive it. So it definitely seems like a classic scam, and hopefully she realizes it before going any further. So I decided to head over to the pub, let her parents own it, just to reassure her and let her know that everything will be okay. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy is just scammer, and I enjoy to some barbecue there as well, which sounds in a really nice way. End of the day.
That was really well done. You read through everything smoothly and your pronunciation was great. I'm glad you enjoyed putting it all together. If you ever want to do this again or need any more help, just let me know.
I'm not. I don't want to wait anymore. Just just I found my day is pretty drama. Like it's really drama like a normal day. So it's not really special. And before our class, I was watching The Office. Did you know there's the Australia there's a company is from Australia. I think they also permit they also just recover it's recovered or some I don't know how they just refilm or record. I don't know how to say that. A new office is Australia version.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Your day definitely had some interesting moments. And yes, I've heard about that Australian version of The Office. It's pretty cool that they've created different versions in a few countries. It's always fun to see the different twists each one has.
Yeah, I have seen it a little bit. And so I just pick up some like phrases and expressions from that show. I want to know to figure out the meaning of that, you know.
That's a great way to learn. Picking up phrases and expressions from shows can definitely help with understanding everyday language and cultural references. Feel free to ask me about any of the phrases you heard, and I'll be happy to help you figure out what they mean.
Okay, the first word is tingling. It's tingling, Tingly.
Yes, that's right. The word tingly is spelled Tingly. It describes a kind of prickling or slightly buzzing sensation, often on your skin. Let me know if you have any other words or phrases you're curious about.
It's still confusing about what's a tingling.
Yeah, it can be a bit confusing. Basically, if something is tingly, it just means you feel a light tickling sensation, almost like a gentle buzz on your skin. It can happen if your foot falls asleep or if you're really excited or nervous. It's definitely a unique feeling.
Tingly feeling. Okay, it's tingly feeling.
Yes, exactly. A tingling feeling is that
Oh, I
light.
see tingling feeling in my chest. I used to feel like every like summer holiday was end it's the first day to the school is open or what? Just like because we haven't seen our classmates for like months, so we can see each other for the first day on the way to school where it feels re or we had tingling feeling. We're gonna meet our somehow. We are excited about to meet our classmates because we haven't seen each other for a while. And on the other hand, we are worried about, oh my gosh, the vacation is over. It's like kind of like that.
That makes perfect sense. It's that mix of excitement and a little bit of nervousness all at once, which can definitely give you that tingling feeling in your chest. It's kind of like anticipation and a bit of nostalgia all rolled into one.
Yeah, so could you use the tingling feeling, make it sample? Thank you.
Of course, here's an example. When I heard the exciting news, I felt a tingling feeling of anticipation run through me. Something like
Oh yeah, yeah. I also had the feeling today just before meet my new leader, and I was thinking because due to our company's re-instruction, it's a re-instruction. Some were downsizing, some got laid off, and I got to so my ex leader. He just gonna to transfer to another apartment, kind of like he's not gonna manage us anymore. So there's new leader going to manage us, and so he just called us to meet him in his office. I kind of feel tingling about it. I really feel tingling. I had tingling